Welcome to Scare Talk, a horror movie podcast for horror film reviews, ratings, rankings, and rumors. Now for your hosts, Danny, Joel, and Katrina.
All right, this is Scare Talk.
Wow.
I am Danny.
Hi.
And I'm here with
Who am I?
Candyman Katrina.
Oh, Candy Woman.
Candy
Katrina.
Woman. And we've got Jelly Roll Joel.
Oh.
Hey guys, what's up? Jelly Roll, Joel. Okay.
Yeah. So we are back for the final installment of the
For now.
Final Destination.
For now.
For now.
For now.
We will get another final installment.
Joel's been holding his breath for years.
Have been.
Yeah,
Have been.
it's not healthy. You need to.
That's why my skin's so blue.
So this is Final Destination 5. That's what we're going to
Yes.
review today. So, Joel, can you tell us who was a part of this?
I might be able to do that.
Oh.
So this one stars Nicholas D'Agostino. He plays Sam. He was in Extreme Movie. It's one of those spoof movies, like Scary Movie that they did
Okay.
in like the mid 2000s. They had a lot of fun with. 19 episodes of Gotham. He plays Harvey Dent before he becomes Two-Face, and 23 episodes of Trial and Error. And we've got Emma Bell. She plays Molly. She was in Frozen, the horror Frozen, the one that came first. Hatchet 2, and 30 episodes of Dallas, which apparently came back from like the 70s.
Dallas? Oh, okay.
They brought like a 60s show back for like a season or two. And then we got Miles Fisher. He's Peter, and he was in Superhero Movie, another one of those really bad spoof movies. J. Edgar and Wolves at the Door. And this was written by Eric Heiserer. He wrote a Nightmare on Elm Street remake, the remake of it.
Yeah.
Lights Out, Arrival, and The Thing, the 2011 prequel. So he's actually done quite a bit of horror stuff. And Arrival was like a alien movie
That was like an alien movie, yeah.
Yeah. That, like, I think he must have won because I think that movie won several awards. And I think writing was one of them.
Wow.
And this was directed by Stephen Quayle. He directed Aliens of the Deep, Into the Storm, and American Renegades. So he's done things.
He's done things. Okay.
All right. Well, check this out.
Oh man.
Death returns to claim the lucky survivors of a deadly bridge collapse in the 5th frightening installment in the series.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
The 5th frightening.
All right. Let us know
Okay.
what the people think.
Yeah, I'll tell you. This is a fresh tomato right here. We
Oh,
got
okay.
63% with the tomato meter. So it just made it to be a fresh tomato. But then we got the audience score. They spilled it with 53%.
Spilled the popcorn? Or
Yeah, something like that. And then IMDb, you've got 5.9.
5.9.
Wow.
5.9.
Okay.
Just under
Pretty good.
that.
Yeah.
If it were
So,
Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah.
All right. Well, this one, again, we're not going to be doing spoilers until you guys go over there to Patreon and check it out.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Go.
So we'll give our, surface level review. We'll give a rating. Then we'll say goodbye and go hang out with the Patreon people.
Yeah.
But first, we got to hydrate. So, Liquid IV is what we drink to stay hydrated. We don't drink water anymore. Just Liquid IV. That's all we drink. It's coming out of our refrigerator.
Yeah.
Coming out of our faucet.
That would be awesome.
I shower with Liquid IV.
Have it hooked up that way.
Yeah. We fill our pool with Liquid IV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a powder that you put in your water. Mix it up and everything. You can get different flavors. You can get sugar-free options. And it is good to replenish electrolytes. There are some that are strictly for hydration, some that add energy, some that help with sleep. So there's different varieties. The biggest benefit is the electrolytes. You'll be able to get a lot more electrolytes drinking this than you will with just water or even with like a sports drink like Gatorade.
Joel, you got a bunch. What was your favorite flavor?
My favorite was probably the fruit punch one that I had.
Okay.
It was not sugar free. Definitely sugar in that one. I also got a lemon lime that was really good too. That one
I love the lemon lime.
Yeah. That one was, I think, for hydration. Fruit punch, I believe, was energy. But yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna get more of them. I haven't gotten any in a little while, but I need to do that. I still have some in there, so I'm not too worried about buying more right now. But yeah, they're really good. They're very tasty, and the hydration ones actually hydrate you. What was it, 2 to 2.5 times more than a regular glass of water? So
yeah.
All right. Well, we do have a discount for you. Real people, real flavor, real hydrating. Get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code ScareTalkCode at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code ScareTalkCode at liquidiv.com. All right, so this one, the premonition here is the bridge collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
And what'd you guys think of the premonition?
Go for it, Katrina. Katrina seems to be the one that doesn't like the premonitions all that much for these movies.
So here's the thing. We watched this quite a while ago. And so I'm trying to remember all the feelings I had that came up around this. I remember there was one character that was like almost identical to Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah,
it was like a trip. Like it was weird.
I think
I liked.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was just saying because he was I think that was Peter, and he was one of them that I talked about in this filmography was superhero movie. He actually played, his character was Tom Cruise in that movie.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's wonderful. Because I was like tripped out throughout the movie how much he looked like Tom Cruise. No, I actually think I liked this premonition. I knew it was a premonition. So I wasn't I wasn't, I remember that I wasn't like, oh my gosh, like I knew what was happening. I was waiting for the premonition to end. It was very long. But I did like it, and I liked that they added a little bit of a twist to it with not having everybody in the premonition die. So that was kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, it was good.
The kills, I thought the kills were, one of the kills might be my favorite of the franchise. there is a gymnastics performance.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about the premonition.
Yeah, we were talking about the premonition. You were the one who
Sorry,
asked about
I
it.
jumped ahead of the.
Yeah, you were the
Like,
one
what?
who asked.
I was
about
like,
the
one of those
premonition.
kills is one of your favorites.
And
So okay, let's.
Joel hasn't even gotten to talk.
What you think of the premonition?
I liked it a lot more than 4. I was not a fan of the NASCAR thing. It still did the 3D thing, which I
One of them
thought
gets like
in
entailed.
2000, yeah, which I thought in 2011 when this came out they were done with, but I guess not.
Oh no, we're
Is that-
still in 3D world.
Well, not nearly as heavy as it was when the
I'm
fourth
ready
movie
for
came
more
out.
3D movies to come out.
I'm not. I don't. I'm done.
Joel.
It had its day. It's done.
No, once you see Titanic in 3D, you'll want to see every movie in 3D.
So, some of the kills in that scene were pretty good. Were pretty cool. So yeah, I liked it. It was not as fun as like 2, but it's still like the whole freeway scene. But I think I liked it better than 1, like as far as the premonitions go.
Okay.
But yeah, so I like the premonition for it, and I like how it's realistic in the sense that everyone's driven over a bridge that's been worked on before, like that.
Yeah.
And it's not realistic in the sense that this would probably not happen ever. At least, hopefully not, not to that extreme anyway. So yeah, I enjoyed the premonition for this one.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I would agree. Not my favorite, but better than others.
Dude, he's like, I'll agree. Now, can we get to kills?
So, anyways, the kills. One of them is definitely going to be in my top 5 or 10, whatever we decide to do. For sure.
I remember watching this, and we would. This is one of those scenes that we used to like rewind a couple of times. That scene and like rewatch it because it's so ridiculous. But at the same time, like obviously that like how it happens wouldn't happen like that. But I'm actually kind of surprised that like more people don't die that way than do, because if you're trying to like, and one of the characters actually talked about it later on in the movie. Like, I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often. And it's like, as far as breaking your neck goes, I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often, because you're like spinning, you're twirling up in the air. If you're not used to doing that kind of thing, then like, you could land funny or weird or, deadly, but not to that extreme. But like that took that like way to the extreme. So that wouldn't happen, but so.
Yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. And we get Tony Todd back in this one. He has a good scene. Well, he's in a few scenes.
He is. Yeah.
He has like his little speech specifically in one of the scenes, but he does pop up from time to time throughout the movie.
I like how
he is so good in these. Yeah.
I like how every scene he's in these movies, it's a different way of like fighting deth, like avoiding death.
He always has a different.
Like every single one's different.
Yeah. Well, and we were talking about that. I don't know if we want to. Maybe we'll go into like more detail on that in the spoiler part.
Yeah, with what he actually
yeah
says to do this time.
Which with that kill, was that kill a spoiler?
Well, Joel kind of went deeper into what the
you said acrobat.
I said there was a gymnastics performance.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I said.
Either way,
Oh.
either way, I think that you two need to settle down over here. This is not a Patreon segment.
Right. There's a few people that get killed. Let's go ahead and read
There is a few people that get killed.
I mean, that's really all you can say in these movies.
I know.
There's some characters. One of them looks like Tom Cruise. And
I like the boss.
What do you think of the acting and the character development and all that? And like,
the boss, the
boss. He's in
from
The Office and Anchorman. I like him.
Yeah. There's a character I did not like. The dude with the glasses.
Yeah.
Well, and we weren't supposed to like him.
Yeah. But it was like too much.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's not even realistic. Like, he's not any sort of catch. Like, how is he?
Yeah, it wasn't the Tom Cruise character hitting like doing that.
Well, but I think that was the point, though, was that he was like BSing the whole time. He wasn't actually a player.
Yeah,
like he was just acting like he was, but he actually probably was talking to his mom on the phone the whole time. So, but his kill was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything about it because it's not.
You just said dies.
Well, you just said that he gets killed. Great job.
I know. Most of the people in this film don't get killed. Usually the Final Destination characters don't die.
Yeah. No, they all live usually.
Survive.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, but I liked the characters and the character development in this one. I feel like sometimes in these films, the characters are obnoxious, and like even the character development is like trying too hard, or like just I don't know. It just doesn't like hit. But this one I really did enjoy. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the storyline. I feel like this one might be one of my favorites of the series. I'm not going to give away where it is on my list because we will be doing that are we doing that just for Patreon or okay, so join Patreon because you're going to see a lot more.
There's a lot that we're doing over there.
Do it because we are going to do the list of our tops of all the different Final Destination lists. But this one might be up at the top of one of mine, near the top, possibly.
Yeah, I think this is a crowd favorite. Actually, I think a lot of people like this one. And I will say the ending is what really bumps this one up. For me.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's why it's a crowd pleaser, like as much as it is because of how it ends.
Yeah.
Which we will not say here. We'll say leave it to Patreon. But because it does something different that the others don't do. So but I really liked the characters in this, minus that one guy who we're not supposed to like. And I think that's the difference between this one. Honestly, this one and the fourth one for me is like the over the top kills in the fourth movie. It should be something that I really like, and it is. I like the kills in that, but I don't care about any of the characters in that movie. Like they're just there to die. But I actually like characters in a horror movie that are going to die because I like to feel something for the characters when they do actually end up dying. So, I do like the characters, and the character development is one of the strongest in the entire franchise. So,
yeah, I agree.
Me too. Characters, the story. I did appreciate this. Had a little bit deeper like with the characters. Like one of them has this like
Mhm.
job opportunity or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there's this, you know, conflict with him and his girlfriend, and you know, so there's a little more to it than
Mhm.
Yeah,
the other
and
ones.
like how like the two guys are like buddies and everything, and so they're
Mhm.
real close. And then yeah, each character, I feel like they didn't even spend a lot of time on it, but we really felt for them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay,
good work.
let's go ahead and rate it, and then we'll talk spoilers.
All right,
Oh,
you
Let's
go.
start with you, Joel.
Okay. I have to remember where I put these.
I know, that's why I didn't want to go first.
Because I know I rated one of them high, but then I was like, but then I think I said something like it's not even my number one. I'm gonna go 90. I think a couple of them were rated pretty high up there, so 90 for this one.
Dang, all right.
Okay.
Yep.
I have no clue what I've rated everything else. It's been a little while. I'm going to just do 86
Okay.
because I think it's fair.
All right. I'll go. I'll go 84. Yeah, we'll do 84.
Okay.
We all enjoyed it. It's good.
Go watch
It's
it.
definitely one of the better ones of the franchise, which is not usually the case when you're 5 movies in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no, not 5
that's
movies.
yeah. Especially with a franchise like this where it's just all repetitive, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not, you know, reinventing anything with a 5th movie.
Yeah.
But
At the
they
same
do
time,
some different things.
yeah.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I think that this one is like, we like this one much more because of kind of how bad some of the middle ones got.
Yeah.
So it was
We
like,
didn't-
oh, how
well,
refreshing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think looking at it as compared to the franchise, then it's like, okay, you know, I really like this movie.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
given what the competition is. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's it for this portion of the review.
This has been scary.
If you want to talk with us more, come over to our Patreon and go over the twists and turns of of this franchise. Because there
All right,
are
cool.
some.
Yeah, so go watch this movie, go sign up for Patreon, and then come listen to the rest.
Yes.
See you
Do
there.
it.